Dumiano Anyabo aha a Pent Radio 100.1 FM Yo Kumase Asokwa Pentecost House and somewhere AC my Ghana Munia Mambino so ayen saka and yatana senewe ede ebra se original ye akan kasie and nasia e wakasie hu ye de koma ohinere spices and na fe so ohinere non dairy pardon mark one madam and nei wafakasie hu ka baby bia wo no wunya bi etie na so hu de ekoso e wo omaimo and na fe so amanhodo eso okwa befo ntentafide kese so dem Facebook dem live Pent Radio 100.1 FM ni nyina se ke okay wone that be Ernestina that be abna oba papa bi o na streaming live ready ma ye wo Facebook intene technical room hono mo wono mo na ewo hono mo na kase no mo ensam dia edima kotene bi ene say Penny John Dramani Mahama na me no kase anopa ya Sam Radio 24-hour economy wenya apawo eho entoma wose enche enuane ebedi atrentwe wo my Ghana mu.
Director Emma Global Info Analytics Edia Tudwa say wo ma yenhwehwemu bi na Ghana fo ohamu nchemu aduoso se ekoyi.
Sa enso ana kase ye mo yere betu ani me enche bia budget ye ba be kinkan budget no na eno na osofo be de chedima so ya ehwe sikasem eso echrese wode ahyem kwan ye be fa so a ye betua contractors a wonom ye yakwan ahodo a asei no eho ka
Mrasha bedwani owo walewale abatu ompesua so aboye kokose COVID-19 no yenhye ye hu yie ewo hu.
Ensem bi ka ho na wie ye na ya tena se de bro se original ye akan kase ye ya je adwa kin kade ama eyeme ohini ba nyakomene
mame ajua ahenkra kachi
are she ye dane hutia wane age aboafo enkrato se ye ba ye de emunchiremu ebeto wo so
Midofo a minnu hu agro na say die waduane ne da no ayesronko
anio mura ohinere spices abefi aduane de ayesronko ohinere chicken seasoning se wo toto wo chi ana wo ye akokko nam ho bribia fakakra som
froye no
ohinere stew seasoning no be manageta
jollof no
ohinere jollof seasoning ma no hwam ni odew mu odew
fried rice no kra die
fried rice seasoning e ma me fredwa frede aponchin kakra no me de ohinere go seasoning na ye asam na se mira ohinere seasoning powder ya woni beef shrimp noodles any de keke ka ho anunsu e de aduane ne hwam ne de no ubedie de bio enti obapa ohinere spices abama yen aduane no aye de efrise ni die ne nso aye de
ohinere spices e de ye
e wodwa hodro mu etufon for 020-780-5398 and 0244-525908 FDA agi edwedien kratoi atum.
Adishe mo akwaba edebaka se yeso afe yemo remu ne mfa ensem no ne nkyiremu emfa emro ene Penny John Dramani Mahama wapie mo ewo enkran a eno 24-hour economy a yabo ehudwa ye pa wontuma ene de yawro ne wontuma nyina ene yese no wanya aba betena se na no ena Penny HSA sa policy anase edwhihye wode abai no be fa ba bibia sector bia wo my Ghana fa sika samon eba be fa ho na o kire aduane anase kua ye wonsem na o kire se nam 24-hour economy ntino aduane atrentwe akwantu aduane wakwantu eba be di atentwe o maimu abre bia wose ye di aduane firi o maimu kwa manone hafe di firi manone ebeba o maimu di free tamale konkran ne di akeka wo di ebefa nsuo so ne nyina 24 hours adwumayefo no beko shift we efiri na we yaba enti enya dia yaba be break kra enti 24-hour economy no abase ebeboa o my Ghana.
We will irrigate over 2 million hectares of land for intensive agriculture under Grow 24. We will establish agro-industrial parks for textiles, pharmaceuticals, and food processing under Make 24. We will develop tourism clusters along the lake under Show 24. We will turn the lake into a central transport corridor that connects the north to the south and the east to the west under Connect 24. And so, ladies and gentlemen, imagine a future where fresh fruits and vegetables from Tamale are air freighted daily to Europe and other destinations. Imagine aquaculture along the Volta Lake that sustains jobs and provides nutrition, and ports on the Volta Lake that reduce our transportation costs by up to 80%. This is how we unlock the full value of inland Ghana and reconnect with our Sahelian neighbors. The finance and implementation institutional frameworks for 24-hour plus. The private sector will lead the 24-hour plus program. Government will facilitate and not dominate. Any government funding in 24-hour plus will be catalytic, serving as seed funding for the 24-hour plus authority and supporting bulk infrastructure. Enterprise financing will be sourced through commercial banks, DFIs, and blended finance instruments. Fund 24 will address access to capital, collateral constraints, and the short-term nature of most of our banking finance.
Anu Omampani John Dramani Mahama nene ena yati no na ononya fogusita no wono ena eneye waye executive director wada 24-hour economy ano wono na ho hyehyeye ye kruche bibia de agu nkrata so ye de ho hyehyeye ba nyina ye owura gusita no wono ena edi ni nyina ho dwuma wono so akasa na ne nkasa mu no chese omampani owani so di hunu pa wei eye ebra anase anamontu eba besesa Ghana sikasa eba beboy na dane Ghana anikra wasi wono wo ye mpanifo wono matai 24-hour economy so achino wodwani edi achire ade bia wochia na enye yie no ebu enu nti wodwani edi achire ba bia ehia siesie ba bia ehia so obechia ba bia ehia se wobetene no ne nyina wonom ebeye ne nyina pepepe.
Flexible enough to respond tactically to a changing environment. We will learn many lessons along the way and make numerous adjustments. The bow that doesn't bend always breaks. This is the only way the program can transform our society in the short, medium, and the long term. Ladies and gentlemen, the task that Ghana has undertaken and that our Secretariat is supporting is a challenging one. However, the social and political costs of inaction are terrifying. I'll repeat that. This is a sensible program with substantial upsides. The people of Ghana are very capable, very resilient, and today they are inspiringly led by Your Excellency. We can say without a doubt that our President is a true champion of responsible entrepreneurship in national transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, we as a country, we as a people have what it takes, and with your support, we will succeed.
Anu ye Owura Gusitano executive director wono na eda 24-hour economy policy ano nene na yeti ye no.
Global Info Analytics for ayenhwehwemu na enhwehwemu na kyerɛ no mode abeto dwase Ghana for ohamunchemu edioson ena sema mpanyi Mahama mamuo no ekoyie ene mampanyi ba ye nyina ya nitua wode niema egu akwan mu a yesi de no krampo atimi ama ne homene so kakra ama dollar no abafom enam so ama niema bi kura no ya tetetete so petrol fuel ho sensem so eno so be ye deja ya tetetete so ama setenemu aya akono kakra na Owura Musa Dankwa ena ye executive director Emma Ekwe wono na gina omanemu a wode nsem wetu dwa no so hye asante mantam nko na se nipa dodo no ase amamu no se bi enkoyi.
When it comes to the direction of the country, a whole lot of things come into play. They look at the economy in general, they look at price of goods and services, they look at so many indicators, and they arrive at that conclusion based on how they feel the country is headed. And I think this measure has been we've made this measure over a period of, say, 4 years now, and this is the highest we've seen this number over the last 4 years. No, it's just one question, looking at in totality, overall, would you say that this country is now headed in the right direction or wrong direction? No, this is a standard question that has been asked by process globally. So if you go to US and Britain, it's not new. This similar question is being asked every time. So we tend to not invent the wheel. And there are other sides of the survey that we look at specific areas of the economy and measures, and that helps to understand better and also to correlate or collaborate what people are saying here and what they are saying elsewhere. In terms of what happens in 2028, if you are running into an election with the incumbent government being rated very high in terms of how they are running the country, that will spell doom for the opposition. If they continue to rate around this level, it means that it's highly unlikely MPP will have a chance in 2020.
Owura Musa Dankwa executive director Emma Global Info Analytics.
Ono nyamfo Thomas ampem nyako anasa Thomas nyako ampem wonu yoswafo a odi oswafo hwe sikasem no achi ntoya bedi achire wonu centralfo akasa he no wode atudwa akire se enche bia media budget a ebeba so no aban anase osoafo ohwe yisika sem so wode bibia ba betudwa e de afa kwan a yebefa so a ya kwan ahodo a yeyiye no contractors ne yebetua wono nyina eka na ononyamfo ampemnyako eto aso kire se be se 13 billion Ghana cedis de ahweye ahwe sika sem so wono magiatum ese yebetua ne kwan befa so yebetua ne nyina ononyamfo Dr. Atofosen e de ba betudwa no si auditor general aye nhwemu ama wasan audit wono ma yededo mo ka contractors ahodo ne nyina ebi mo hono mo a omusika no enye kroje enyamra kwan so eno nti auditor general abotu agu ye yidi afiri mu se enye ka Ghana ede wonom enti wo budget mu no ebehu ni nyina ebetini nyina ese contractors bi asebe wo madwuma nso ni na se adwuma wonom anye na nso wonom prisika wonom pesika ene audit no se dia report ni tie ni nyina wode ni nyina beba betu dwanti samre die enche bia ye ba bekinka media budget na yebehu at contractors yebetua wonom ka ene wonom nso musika no yetwetwam yentia na mo 13 billion Ghana cedis there aye krado aban na afin so aso ye hwe sika samson won ma giatum ese wo betua ediama contractors
ye to asem no so ewo apomuden ho nsem mu na onmonyamfo Kwabena minta akandom eye oswafo wo hye apomuden ho nsem so wakasa afa mpox monkeypox ena covid-19 atiatese ewo manyi mu no wakasa afa ho ewo emra hyebedwam na wo hye mpox na wo cases no eye wo ha aduasa miensa 133 biaya atiatese kese panom eye atoye mantamu enkran pumpuni mantamu ena atoye atifi mantam ni mu na no chino ena wotu yefo se yenyina yenhwe yehu ye ewo nipa nkita hudie ehu.
Finally, Mr. Speaker, as of 29 June, we had confirmed 133 cases of mpox, mostly in the Western, Greater and Western North regions. It is essential to note that there are currently no admissions and we have had no deaths associated with mpox outbreak to date. Additionally, except for the cases confirmed in the past week, all affected individuals have fully recovered. Mr. Speaker, mpox spread through close contact, and we all need to stay safe. Avoid close contact with anyone with symptoms suggestive of mpox, which include fever, rash, headache, and swelling lymph nodes.
Anyway, apomuden suafo ora kwabena minta akando.
Yada so ewo mpomuden eho ensem na nran so yede tomanim so suafo na hwe mpomuden ensem so ya ononyafo minta akando esan kopie mu wo mrahye fie ho no na mrahye fie ho no wo kire se covid-19 ya se abepie mu ewo legonsu apom no enyehu kranti ganafo ni aban mon kama koma enfento wonom eyam na no na mrahye ni de manfo wonom ewo wale abato empesua so no nyamfo Kabiru tia Mahama HSS wehu ebra covid-19 eyi ni ti oman mu 2020 na eye NPP yaban enana ewoso yankase ye bekai ohaw pai de babeto yeso yesika samse de yesisi de ti asene yampese besen ehu sa covid-19 kra yebehu ni bodu yampokra biem ewo oman mu sanse edi ewu pen na ni nyina mu no wo kyese eyeso osoafo ewudu ani akohu na emom bosha wo hyeganafo arehemu a wode maye ne de yesrewo aban yetwam ekan bi sa abre no na wo sere yese ye maye force hope ye kan bi enti wonso so asem na woka na ye hwe ni ye pa na na mo a wosi wutudi afa ho no tuni ye na afa fam na hwese eye covid-19 na ye betumi aso ano na emenya sunsu aso bia biem esan ewo oman yi so wonum atete legon ne potamu a wonum akire se yare ne enter legon wo anase wonum afa so nkoye no wonum omobo pa na ye hwe ni ye we ononyafo Kabiru.
Mr. Speaker, we all recall that COVID ravaged the Ghanaian economy, not just the Ghanaian economy, Mr. Speaker, economies of the world. The impact of COVID is well established, that even once opposition failed to recognize that within or outside the shores of the country, they acknowledge that COVID dealt a blow on the Ghanaian economy. Mr. Speaker, we don't wish, we don't pray that we'll get to a situation where this situation will revisit its ugly head on the shores of the Ghanaian economy. Mr. Speaker, COVID-19, if we don't take care, and I'm not trying to scaremonger, I'm not trying to raise any alarm, Mr. Speaker, and I'm happy that he has now found those who were worthy of usage. Mr. Speaker, I'm happy that he's now on the dispatch box, trying to give us hope that this thing will not ravage our economy. Mr. Speaker, the place that the COVID has found or has resurfaced, the University of Ghana campus, people think they are not vulnerable. Mr. Speaker, they are the most vulnerable. These are students of Ghana. These are people that if the health of those particular students are affected, they cannot learn. So we need to do everything within our ability to control.
Na ena watu aso Mr. Speaker asemba kusan hame abai eba wo Ghana for boy ebo na oba se COVID-19 levy oba beyi e de afiri no eno akosi sei se yehwe COVID-19 levy ha Ghana for na se ehu ehia bi ma emrachojafo ayeni edom kuma wamba no dani yamba no dani wo ha sanso dom kese yamba no dani e wo ha no maye mpeja ne ye no ne ntwetwam sisi ya na COVID-19 levi ya yese COVID-19 atwam na afensu ye ba beyi de firi no na da so sensen Ghana fo komi de ye dwen ho aye ntiase eno nso yenyi firi ho ononyamfo Kabiru.
We can live with our COVID-19 levy. Mr. Speaker, why are we keeping it after we had promised to take away the levy? If we can do with our COVID-19 levy, the Minister for Finance is here, the Deputy is here. Let's bring the motion and we scrap it under the certificate of agency because we don't need that levy from their own words. So, Mr. Speaker, we are happy and we are willing and we are committed to supporting the minister to ensuring that there is calm. We don't scare the Ghanaian people. We don't cause any panic and fear, but we believe that these two shall pass, Mr. Speaker.
Ano ononyamfo Kabiru tia Mahama wale emrashebedwani nene enayete ye no.
Ntoboase Farmers Association ewo Atwoma Nwobiaja South mesini mo ewo Asante Mantamu na womo na ekase womo nkasa ye ni nyina da ne sese epeba womo kire womo pam emfinhia aduonu ntem na da bi epebesie no na enso ho ayeden ama womo eba ne sa na womo mfudie no ena ho kire no eti womo sre aban se nka womeye irrigation dam enfama womo ena fosofo a wo hye eye aworoko cha wonsem so womo mehu womo mobona animu yebe ano womo enye bi ema won. Abusia yanto so na owura kwamia pawum eye jomtenani ema ntoboase Farmers Association ana wono so ede na no etu sa ensem wembu na osedam ne de ehia wo mo pa na enu de nchen kura na wo mo san ehia emfidi a wo mo ede beye wo mo adwuma no wo mo ye adwuma ni ye beboa mamabunu so enya adwuma aye. Anyway, ora kwame apawu. Waye jomtenani man toboase Farmers Association.
Some radio inflation ye kan inflation anacha sadia eniama ne bo etie enuane ene de kika watoso de sadia wo edwaso ne bo etie ne bosumi bia ye aban kontabufo wonom ekọ mekire Ghana Statistical Service wonom ede hu kontabuo eba abonten momanfo ehu se Ghana yesika sam afa eniama bo se na eniama esiko na ene kuta onsa bosumi ne de tosumi enu ena Ghana Statistical Service Dr. Alasan Idrisu Samre wasan ede ehun kontabu enuane na afezi ama bon kontabu na abeto edwa na numu no woche se wode bosume de June ya etwamu de etoto eye May no ho a na che se eniama bo asan bafom esuo hwan kra bosume May nimu de no na inflation 18.4% and na June ababesi 13.7% na che se eso asan ehwan baye se enum de emanum de atimi ehwan ede afri so na weyi na Dr. Alasan Idrisu che se wonum nyina eka eye enuane ne bo a eso atete ye fanwo a eso ne bo abafom ye sidi na hoodin atimi gina na so no ene ka ma eniama yi ne bo no eso tia na ete ede ebafom wo kire mu a aduane eso ete ohamu nchichemu enum ensiane na chiripo enum 6.5% so what the total dia etwa mu na no ewo 22.8% no ho May na just say na etie sa enso so na eniama awodo no a eso etete nti sa media inflation no bosumi June dia no aba na ba ya eso ahwan aba besi 13.7%.
Abusia ya tuansem no so ewo agokansie mu ensemu na Para Sports Festival ena yapa hontema ewo Kumase na Dr. Donko Aik ena eye dwomtenani ede ema Para Sports Association okopie mo ewo dwumadie na sena wo kasa no ena wade adesrede ema aban se ne diem ene ahobrase kwan so wontwa nani fa hwe wo mo esansa wo mo so eye bi de boaga na pa wo chemu kire se wonu mo asabi wo ho na makwa baby edi dem no mo na di saa agoro no na emom se ekoba ne sa agokansie bi koso wo a ombo mo moden edi medals eba etu ade adesrede ema ban se eya na watwa nani ahwe wo mo nso bi.
It's very true. I don't think the government recognizes them as part of the sporting group in Ghana. They are attention given to the football, being soccer, the track and field. They don't give it to the para sports. And believe me, the para sports in Ghana, they've won medals more than any sports discipline in the country. Even one person, they've made Ghana proud by winning medals for the country. So it's about time the government, turn and look at how best he can help these guys to come up and perform well for the country. He's allocated more money for the para sports. Believe me, I don't think anything comes from the ministry to the para sports in the Ashanti region. Let me say that. If it goes to anywhere, I don't know. But in Ashanti, I don't think anything comes to the Ashanti region over here. The athletes themselves have taken, cars, come here, train, and go back home. So if something small can come to them to help buy one or two things they will need, especially their training equipment, I think it will take to go far for them to go out and compete and bring.
Any board chair Emma Para Sports Association Dr. Ike Donko na enwachi no ena asentimantem ha sei opanyina wada Para Sports Association ano Owura Benjamin ano ono nso echire mu die nti a sa Para Sports Festival no wo mo lanche.
The purpose of this Vision Para Sports Festival, for a very long time, our people have been training and they are not getting anything like games and some of the competition to attend. So we decided, why shouldn't we come together and organize such a thing, first in Ghana's history. And we want to upgrade their self-morale. We want to give them that if their families have rejected them, definitely they will have a place to socialize, to fellowship, so that they will be happy. So that's the reason behind.
Owura Benjamin ano president Emma Para Sports Association fa ewo Asante Mantam.
Yere kaseni ewura mu ni akwa amanone ensemu yekopie mo na US mampani Owura Donald Trump wode atudwa achiremu ese samedi Israel atiase ese wone Gaza ntokwa no ceasefire anase ojamom no etobekọ akotwiri din be se enafua adusia na jesa bosumi mienu na wonom ehwese ceasefire ebetimi aye adwuma na Owura Trump achiremu asa enafua adusia yi entemu anase emu no ayade a wone afanu ni nyina ebekasa wonom ebeto adwen akasa ama wahwe kwan obetimi afaso nane asumdwe kra betimi aba anasa asumdwe betimi aba eye Gaza na Israel ne Gaza ntamso so ebedwinti we no wose wo pe eye chese everlasting anasa permanent ceasefire no peace ebe mani moso ewo Israel and afen so Gaza entem na wade ensem tudwa no when titimi ansisu dua people ankyere mu se say anase kwan we so na befa de nemom owura Trump say enche bia Israel agiatum ese wobdene sabehye ase mu wobeti ase ama ojamom etu nkwatwere ba bia etwere no enafu aduosia de ne nyina ebetimi aba na wieye ewo eye Gaza
abusia kase na si na ensemu a etu odwa no ebi ene se Ora Musa Jankwa eye executive director ma Global Info Analytics or the atu dwa so maye nhwehwemu a Ghana for ohamu nchemu aduoson age atum se mampanyi mahama na mamuo no ekoyi
Sansoro mampani ene wabodwa ama wapa 24-hour economy na eho entuma
Chairman Emma's Para Sports Association si aban emra na omeye omumwa
enche bia media budget no so ba be dwa na no so afo be de kire de ma hye ya ehwe sikasem so kire se contractors bi on ma musika na yaboto egu yentua
Enzembe ka wei ho ena samufo se muma ye na wie yi yetina sede so mu se awia premto breka se e wo Pent Radio 100.1
and as young comma or Henry Spices, one of the facts, saying what can you na Emma Yansu Jebre, Abekin can Edma, say, okay, one and Stina that be a one of any technical room streaming or live our Facebook at the Emma and Navy. Now, Yansu a dry a king kaka cinema where Ayame or Hidbenya coming.
Mammy, Ajua, I am crack catchy.
No, no matter to me, no about Pemoa or Besai at Yan Capium, some ready Yakrao.
Pent Radio.